But first, finding shelter from the cold. We're glad you're with us. Lynn Brooks is on assignment. The temperatures are predicted to drop into the teens tonight, and because of the April 27 tornado, some Tuscaloosa residents may be without a warm place to find shelter. WVUA reporter Jennifer Edwards has more on this and what some service agencies in Tuscaloosa are doing to help.
The Salvation Army was one of the few places in Tuscaloosa where people could take shelter when the temperatures dropped. But since the shelter was destroyed on April 27th, organizations in Tuscaloosa are searching for a place for people without a warm place to sleep.
It's our desire to have a shelter here. Of course, we ran a shelter for years before the tornado happened, and that is our desire to have it back. But again, because of code changes and because of construction changes that's happened in the industry for residential institutions, that we have to think that into the process of building the shelter back.
Reverend Larry Doty is the founder of Jesus Way Shelter. His shelter has limited space, and he says he needs other groups to step up and help during this time when Tuscaloosa is without a larger shelter.
What we need is to work together. There's a cry out to all the churches that we won't have nobody out there unless they want to be out there. You know, if I can call you, hey, this is what we need to do for this one right here. We need to show the love of Christ. That's what he called us to do.
When it comes to freezing temperatures, according to Reverend Doty, the only thing that matters is that everyone has a warm roof over their head.
Not to put nobody in the cold. We'll either put them in the church or the library for that night, and we'll find something to do with them if we ain't got no openings.
And as for the Salvation Army, they're also asking for the community's help. They're looking for somewhere to serve as a shelter that has a large space for cots and bathrooms with running water. If you want to help or even volunteer, you can call the Salvation Army at 205-339-0012. Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
And here are some more ways to get help or give help. If you or someone you know needs shelter from the cold, you can call the Jesus Way Shelter at area code 205-246-4862. You can also call the Compassion Coalition at 205-561-4169. And just how low will the temperatures go tonight? Are we in for another round of freezing temperatures? For the latest now on what you can expect, let's go to Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Hello, Richard.
Hey, Philip, temps are dropping like a rock on this Tuesday night, already below freezing in Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Clear. 31 degrees in the city of Tuscaloosa, 28 over in Haleyville, getting cold in a hurry. 37 down in Marengo County, Demopolis, one of the warmer spots, but we'll also soon be below freezing tonight. Temperatures fall back around 26 on average by around 10 o'clock. In fact, 22 as we approach the midnight hour. Going to be a hard freeze. In fact, here's our lows. This is what we're expecting tonight. Area-wide, all of us well below freezing. No chance of precipitation or cloud cover tonight. 19 Tuscaloosa, Hamilton, close to 14 degrees early tomorrow morning. 23 down in Linden and central Marengo County. What about big changes in the forecast? We are talking a quick warm-up just down the road. Home team weather is coming up in a bit. Stay with us.
All right, thank you, Richard. Now, on your Home Team Crime Watch. Today marks 3 years since the mysterious death of a Tuscaloosa County woman, and investigators are hoping to discover some new leads. April Barger was found dead on January the 3rd, 2009. Since then, no one has been charged in the case. The Tuscaloosa Metro Homicide Unit says 29-year-old April Barger was found shot to death lying in the yard near her truck on Buttermilk Road. At the time, Barger's family says she was on her way to work at the Walmart on Skyland Boulevard when she was attacked. If you have any information in this case, the Tuscaloosa County Metro Homicide Unit says you can call them at 205-349-0518. You can also make a confidential call to Crime Stoppers at 205-752-STOP. And join us tonight at 10 to hear from Barger's mother regarding going 3 years with no closure in her daughter's death. Now, on a much more different note, only 6 days left until Bama's battle in the Bayou. And happening right now, your home team is on the way to the Big Easy. WVUA's Lynn Brooks, Gary Harris, John Huddleston, and Matt McCoy left from Tuscaloosa today to head to New Orleans. Lynn, Gary, John, and Matt will join the other members of your home team in New Orleans to bring you complete coverage of the tie. Starting on tomorrow, your home team will bring you coverage from New Orleans on all editions of WVUA News.